So this is me documenting how this little application works. You can see it's a nice wintry day. Got some colors though, greens and so on and so on. But in my view camera, the viewfinder of my phone, you don't really see the colors because what's happened is I've deliberately altered the stream coming from the camera, so it's being altered between the camera itself and the viewfinder there, or the screen, so that everything is effectively black and white. The purpose of this is, you can see the pink disc down there, right? If I'm out here in my yard throwing out toward that field, many times I've lost the disc. It's fallen into the long grass. It's winter now, but still you get an idea of, when you look out there, the height of the grass. But if you look in my viewfinder right now, that pink disc is just gray. And the idea is this. It's a simple idea. So you can see there's a field below my house. There's a field in the distance about 85, 90 yards out, which is well within my range. There's also a field above my house. So if I'm throwing here, unless I throw the disc perfectly, it's going to end up going into some of that junk. But anyway, you can see my phone though, even though everything else out here in the world is you know, green and other colors. My phone, what's it doing? It might not be like that. Oh, maybe I hit the power button here. Let me see if I can get that back on. Okay, so, sorry. Anywho. So you can see that even though the background is all nice colors and so on, the viewfinder within my camera is actually black and white. So as I move about through the foliage here, no discs in there, I've actually hidden a green disc, which should be very hard to find against the long, tall, sort of greenish grass that we have here. But when we get to that disc, where the hell did I put it? It should be evident. So let me approach the disc this way. There's the disc. So even though the background, it's pretty hard to find, you know, unless you're looking right at it. You could easily just walk past this thing. When you look at it within the viewfinder here, because everything else has been turned to grays and whites and blacks and so on, it's kind of hard. It's pretty easy to find that disc. You know, you can see it definitely standing out against the rest of the green color. So what I've done is, like I said, I alter the stream, the video stream. I separate the colors into reds and blues and greens, and then I set everything to gray except for the disc color that I've identified and that I've clicked on. And so that's how this little program works. And the purpose was to help me find my discs out there in the weed